Hello there, everybody. And today, for the commentary on YouTubers, I'm doing 5 most disturbing things caught on a doorbell cam. So, I've seen Mr. Nightmare do these kinds of videos where he finds a clip of some weirdo at a doorbell cam in the middle of the night trying to either rob the place or they're high on drugs. And this is fair use. This isn't me trying to steal anyone's content. This is just a fun commentary. And Darth Elvis, all credit goes to him for this video. And I commented if I can do the video, and he said he's cool with it. So here's my commentary on this topic. So yeah, let's get started.
In this first clip, a person in a clown costume.
Okay, we're already off to a weird start. We got a clown here. So if you don't know, back in 2016, before It came out, the 2017 movie, there was this whole clowns obsession. Like, people were dressing up like clowns, going to people's doorbells, trying to scare people, trying to lure kids in the woods. It was weird. Even Mr. Nightmare has covered this topic before, and it seemed to die down recently. I don't think we've gotten any clowns recently besides Halloween, but honestly, I'd be terrified if I saw a clown at the door. But let's see this footage.
Is seen coming into view of the doorbell camera. As they approach the stairs, they tilt their head in a creepy manner.
That right there is already creepy in itself. Like, just at the middle of the night, a clown is just slowly walking to your door. And it's just, ugh. And it's even wearing a mask. Like, that's even weirder. I mean, my friend has a clown mask. But, I know for certain that a clown like that, just, I would not want to answer my door.
The person then walks up the stairs whilst keeping their head tilted and looking at the camera. It seems as though the person is smiling, or the mask is smiling, as they get closer to the camera and continue to look.
It even turns around and tries to flee the scene, which is even wilder.
Right into it. As noises are heard off in the distance, the person jolts their head and slowly makes their way down the stairs, while continuing to look back at the camera. The person then slowly makes their way out of view of the camera. Although the person's intentions remain unclear, I think one of two things are probably true.
Their intentions were probably to scare the person at the door, and just imagine if you woke up in the middle of the night and then you see that at your door. Just gives you the chills.
1. The person was perhaps looking for a way into the house to potentially rob the inhabitants. Or 2, which I think is more likely, the person was trying to scare the people in the house for whatever reason. I think this
probably
is
number 2.
Backed up by the person in the costume being essentially scared off by the sound in the distance. Nevertheless, these explanations do not make this clip any less creepy. In this next clip, a couple is seen
Okay, I've seen this from Mr. Nightmare. This is where a couple is coming home at the middle of the night, but they see an intruder following them, and they literally try to get into the house, but the lady at the last second was able to get through the door before they got in. That is just terrifying in itself. Like say like you're just having a good night at a restaurant, and then you come home, and then some criminal's trying to follow you, and then you immediately just dash for the door, and then you get in there in the nick of time. Like, the thought of that just scares you, anybody, honestly.
Home late at night. The husband is seen unlocking the door and entering the house, followed shortly after by his wife. The wife is then seen looking backwards, and suddenly a masked man is seen sprinting towards.
He's even holding a gun. Like, that's even more wild.
Door, trying to make his way into the home. The man is then seen fiddling with the lock and trying to push the door open. Simultaneously, he notices the camera and pulls out a gun. The man then turns his attention to the camera, blocking it with his hand and then banging it with the gun, presumably trying to break it. The man then decides to take the camera with him to try to destroy the evidence. In my opinion, if it wasn't
destroying the cam ain't gonna do anything. Even if you rip it off, they still captured the footage, and it can just be released online. So you've already incriminated yourself, honestly. But the person is wearing a mask, so it's hard to tell who it is.
For the wife's situational awareness, the couple would have likely fallen victim to a robbery, or even possibly worse.
They almost became a victim, honestly, to a robbery.
They could have been killed. If you watch this clip carefully in the background, a second man
It's
can
even
be
wilder that he's using a hammer to take down the camera.
seen, which makes this clip that much more horrifying. If the wife hadn't closed the door on time, these men could have done anything they wanted. In this clip, a disheveled man is seen approaching a door.
Okay, this one's more newer to me. So this man right here probably is drunk or on drugs, and he literally falls off the rail almost. He's like stretching his back on the rail. That's how intoxicated he is.
He immediately begins to use his body to try to break the door open. While doing this, the man appears to hit his head on the door and becomes dazed. This causes him to fall backwards on the railing.
I wonder why he could be wanting to break in. Usually drunk people just go up to people's doors and then they just start acting wild, and then the person at the house is either asleep or they tell them to go away. That's usually what goes down in these scenarios right here. I'd be more concerned if he did fall off. He probably would have. Honestly, who knows if he even broke a bone.
After falling back on the railing, the man squirms around while moaning, and then the clip ends.
Who knows that man's intention?
After doing some digging on the internet, the homeowner apparently called the police and the man left. It's scary to think about what would have happened if the man had gone into the house. He was clearly under the influence of some type of drug and was acting erratically and violently. I believe it's safe to say that if the man had gone in, he would have harmed the homeowner.
He probably was trying to harm the owner or for some reason, but why is he all sweated up? That's the real question. But who knows?
Luckily, he did not. In this clip, an older lady is seen.
Okay, I've seen this one from Mr. Nightmare 2. This is where an older woman comes up to the door and she looks like she could be having an episode of some sort. And she's carrying like a pocket knife, I'm pretty sure. That's even more scary. Like, if you woke up and you saw like a creepy old woman at your door, it's just like wondering, what is she doing?
The front door of a house. As she makes her way into the light, a knife becomes visible in her hands. For a few seconds, the woman stands in front of the door, fidgeting around before raising the knife in her hand and pointing it towards the door. While doing this, the lady seems clearly uncomfortable, as if she's in.
She like keeps twitching, honestly, and who knows why she's doing that. It's theorized that she could be on drugs. That's probably the more likely answer. But what kind? Or she could be dealing with some personal stuff. Who knows?
Pain, or perhaps she is just nervous. From what I found on the internet, the lady left without incident. To me, this is a clear case of dementia. The woman seems confused.
She could have dementia. Who knows? That's probably a likely answer. So sorry if that was wrong to say, but like, I don't know. She clearly does have issues. Clearly.
It doesn't even appear she's trying to make an attempt to enter the house. Nevertheless, it is nerve-wracking to think what could have happened if someone had answered the door. People with dementia are often confused, and this can lead to violence.
People with dementia, it just feels sad to me when you see an older person deal with that. Like, they've been through so much in their life, and then they gotta deal with this condition, and it's not good, honestly. It's unfortunate what people have to deal with when they get older. I mean, yeah.
In the door, they could have been in danger, making this clip all that more creepy. In this last clip, a man is seen horrifyingly crawling.
Okay, I'm not seeing this one. But this is where a man is creepily crawling up to the house, whatever. And he's like not even wearing a shirt, and it's just whoa.
Up the front steps of this home. As he gets to the top of the stairs, he stands up and goes directly for the storm door, opening it and then trying to open the main door to the house. After being unsuccessful at opening the door, the man quickly makes his way down the stairs and out of the view of the camera. The original poster gave some context on the video. He said, "My neighbor messaged me asking me to go check on his wife because someone was trying to get into their house and she was home alone. I went and didn't see anything. When I came back and checked my phone, this is what he sent me." What makes this clip so creepy to me is the fact that the man clearly isn't trying to rob the house. The man
He probably is on drugs, and that's why he's randomly crawling up to the house, honestly.
had nothing with him, not even a shirt on his back. The homeowner has to feel extremely lucky that the man didn't try harder to get into the home. He was also extremely lucky that she had a neighbor who was readily able to help her.
I think that's it. So, yeah, that was pretty short. It was only 5 videos. Honestly, I thought this would be a lot longer, but, yeah, probably the scariest one is probably the clown one because of how random it is. Just a clown shows up at your door. Probably the second one would have to be the old lady. The other one seemed alright to me. But, yeah, that's hidden doorbell cam videos. I hope you enjoyed this video. But all credit goes to Darth Elvis. But here's the only comment. The dude who fell on the railing looked like a zombie. Honestly, he did. But yeah, it just shows that you should be careful because you don't know what's going to be coming to your house in the middle of the night. Yeah, just always be safe out there. Cliche, I know, but I actually mean it. Just be careful out there when entering your home. You just don't know what could be behind you in a slight second. So yeah, I don't know what the next commentary will be. We'll have to go look and see. So anyway, thanks for watching. I'll see you all next time.